So I just received this Intellijel Metropolis in the mail yesterday. I was really excited to get it. However, I think I'm having a couple of weird issues with this thing. One thing is that you'll notice the display is a little wacky. It's easy to see when I... Okay, anyway, so observe this rightmost segment display. There's 0, 1, 2. Zoom in a little bit on that. You can see how it's not very clear. There's some ghosting of other segments, and that lower right hand segment just not illuminating at all. So that's kind of an issue. The reason why that's a particular issue is because, as an example, if I go to my configure and I look at what firmware version is 1.2, I don't know, is that 2.0 or is that 2.2? 1.22? I'm not sure. Anyway, granted, I know it's an older version of the firmware. I know that the current version is 1.36. Maybe a firmware update would fix some of the stuff, but I don't really think that that's a firmware issue. There's something funky going on there with that display. Alright, but the real issue is that I'm having a lot of difficulty accessing the clock source. As you can, sometimes it works right away, sometimes it takes 100 buttons are pushed. Last night I tried to get it to change for about 30 minutes. I couldn't get it to go. This is even power recycling it. Just recycle the power. So it's running, that's great. But can I get this clock source going? Hello? Clock source. Also, oh, now that's working now. That wasn't working before. That was not working earlier. And still, though, my clock source isn't working. Now, if someone out there in Videoland is just sitting there screaming at their monitor going, dude, just push that other button. I wish I knew what the other button was to get this thing to go. Most of the buttons seem to work okay. Mode's working. Stages. Although in an earlier video I shot, the stages was not displaying stages, it was displaying something completely different. Maybe that's based on some mode I had or something, but that's kind of weird. So my steps per division, menu is not going. Scale, maybe exit, scale, there's my scale. Steps per division, not happening. Root, that one's going, okay, great. We already did config. So my manual advance and backward actions going, runs working, obviously, resets working, but swings working, beats per minute. Alright, but again, how am I supposed to change to the clock if the clock action's not working? So for this reason, I think it's kind of a done deal. I need to probably send this sucker back. Alright, thanks for watching.